It's time to do what the pattern is calling the marker setup round. And the marker setup round is going to place markers so that you remember where to do the increases. They happen on either side of the sleeve, or where the sleeve meets the body at all 4 points. You will also notice that the sleeve has a bit of a design element here. This band of stitches is garter stitch running down the tops of the sleeve. And in the round, garter stitch is done by knitting one round and then purling the next. Knitting one round, purling the next. And the rest of the sweater, stockinette, is done by just knitting every round. So let's see how that looks. This is the neckband on the larger needles with the increases done. I have some markers here. One of them is my beginning of round marker, which looks different than the rest, and that's so that it will still serve the purpose of reminding me about an increase, but I will also know that that means I've gotten all the way around once when I hit this marker again. And the instructions start with purl a certain number of stitches depending on the size that you're making. I am supposed to purl 12. So that is a clue that this is going to be one of the sleeves. Also the fact that it is fewer stitches, because the next instruction is to knit a certain number and I've got to knit 24, and that will be the front or the back. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. And then place a marker. And now in my instructions, knit 24. The stitches feel a little hard to get around the needle at this point to me, but it is possible. They're not overstretched. You're going to be doing increases right away, so if you're feeling a similar discomfort, it will go away pretty quickly here. Just have to stick it out for a couple rounds. All right, let's see how I did. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So I need to knit 4 more stitches and then place a marker again. And now the instructions say something strange. It just says the word twice, and that means I go back to doing what I did first. Here I'm going to purl 12, place a marker, knit 24, and then I should be back to my beginning of round marker. Place a marker, and let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. Great. So when I knit across these 24, I will be back to the beginning of the round marker. I will meet you there in a moment with a demonstration of the next round.